Chance! Oh, wait. Chance isn't here. It's just me. Glad to actually kick it off in singles, man. It's the first time back here, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. Got two good opponents I'm going against. Not taking anything for granted. Thomas Eanes is a beast. I don't know much about Abe, but not undertaking him or taking him lightly. Just looking forward to getting back in the ring, man. It's been 2 months since we've battled. Chance and I came this close to winning the titles, coming to the beating killer chemistry, and we just couldn't pull it off. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the singles match, and yeah.
So, this is, I guess, my singles debut. Got pretty far in the tournament with Omega Club and my partner Alex, but today I'm on my own, facing pretty good competitors. Don't know too much about Abe, but I look forward to seeing what he can do. Russ is a great guy, great competitor. This could be a fun match, so yeah, let's enjoy.
Hi, my name is Abe, and I'm unknown. According to these guys, because everybody seeing this knows me, because I'm Team World of Pain, and I have Evan to my side, but let's be honest, I won those matches. Bye.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Worldwide Movie Trivia, the Singles League, for another triple threat actually. I am your host, Grand Admiral Kees, once again joined by Jeff, Varju, Big Papa himself. Jeff, we have quite the triple threat here today, don't you think?
Oof, man, you would have thought this was like a heavyweight style match. I mean, you got 3 titans in this ring right now. I mean, this could go any way. I'm really excited to see how this is going to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have some very good competitors. Cut this out. I just realized, I think this triple threat drops after Omega Club versus Notorious Chance. I'm pretty sure. We are shooting this one in advance. I just realized that.
The fuck?
Well, whatever. It's gonna be fun anyway.
Do we want to redo it again?
No. I'll just continue where I left off.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think we have a pretty good match on our hands today. We have Thomas Eanes from Omega Club. We know what they can do. We have Russel Howell from Notorious Chance. We know what they can do. And we have Abe Flores making his debut. And as he said, he probably leads that team of World of Pain. I don't know to what extent that's true, but it's probably true.
I mean,
because
we saw him in his match against Chris Clark and Pat, and he surprisingly led in scores and soundtracks. Who would have thought he would have known that so well?
That is indeed true. I mean, but that's just one category. We want to see how he does on his own, not with Evan this time, in everything, essentially. So, with that said, let's introduce these competitors now. So, first up, introducing Abe, take 2, Flores. He is making a singles debut now, so he's 0-0. His strengths are 2010 Oscars and crashing matches at the last moment, apparently.
Yeah, he's the original wedding crasher. He is the Will Ferrell of the Worldwide Movie Games Network.
Yes, exactly. And next up we have Thomas the Truth Eanes. His strengths are Christopher Nolan and microphone issues. Wow. Again, like the last time he competed, this is something for behind the scenes.
Well, we got him right now, so it should hold out good.
That's true. And last but not least, we have Notorious Russel Howell. He is also 0-0. Making points are new releases and not relying on the singles champ of this league, Chance Ellison. So with that said, let's go to round 1. Jeff, how does round 1 work?
Well, round 1 is very simple. It goes across regular and for triple threats. Our competitors will each get 8 of the same questions. They will then have 15 seconds to write down their answer on a whiteboard, pen and paper, whatever means they have necessary. And in 15 seconds, they will then show what they wrote down and say what they wrote down. Correct answers are worth 1 point. Incorrect get you nothing. You just get shamed. If you get a perfect round, if you go 8 for 8, you will actually get a bonus question to potentially go for 9 points. And just a reminder to our competitors, keep your hands in front of the screen at all times, just in case there's any off-screen shenanigans.
Indeed, and of course, competitors, you all have 3 repeats to use during this match at any time. After your 3 repeats are up, we'll simply count down the regular time for the question. So with that said, Russell, are you ready?
Ready to rock and roll.
Thomas, are you ready?
Let's do it.
And Abe, are you ready?
Sure.
Jeff, hit him with the first question.
All right, gentlemen, good luck to you tonight. Your first question is going to come to you in the category of animation. In which Disney classic does a queen drink a potion that transforms her into an ugly hag?
Hags.
So you don't hear that word often anymore. Ugly hag.
Well, I mean, it's...
Can you repeat the question real quick?
Okay, repeat
That's
that.
a repeat.
Okay, that's your first one. In what category of animation? In which Disney classic does a queen drink a potion that transforms her into an ugly hag?
Good movie that I haven't seen in ages.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that one. I haven't seen this in a long time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll go with Thomas.
Snow White.
That's
On the board.
correct. Give him.
4 points. And Russell.
I was off. Sleeping Beauty.
Ooh, and Abe.
Snow White.
Very good.
Oh,
Dolman.
got it. You got it. And
Is
we
the
were
title of the
actually
movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yeah,
We'll take
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but it's commonly known as Snow White
We'll take Snow White.
Yeah,
because
because I wrote that and I was like, it's...
Owl. Your
You
next
got the
question
basic.
comes in the category of recent releases. In what European country does Call Me by Name take place? A movie that I didn't really think I enjoy as much as I did. Was a lot better than I expected.
This is a surprising film for me. I mean, this was kind of one of those that was like, when you heard about it, you're like, okay, this seems like it might be a decent enough flick. But then you watch it, you're like, wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful film.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Russell.
Italy.
Correct for
On
a
the
point.
board.
Abe.
Italy, and I cry alone watching it.
Oh, Abe's sensitive, everybody. I love it.
And Thomas.
That'd be Italy.
Everyone got that one.
Woohoo!
Right, good. Your next
Nice.
question.
Nice. All right, your next question, gentlemen, comes to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What film has the characters Zorg, Cornelius, and Ruby Road?
Oh my god, I know this.
This is an interesting answer.
I am...
Based off of previous history.
If I would have gotten this question, I think I would have guessed a different movie.
I'll say this.
But-
This answer has some history.
Oh, 5.
Can you
Or-
repeat it?
All right, that was the first repeat for Abe. All right. In the category of sci-fi fantasy, what film has the characters Zorg, Cornelius, and Ruby Road?
By the way, my last name, Cornelius, if you translate it. Hey?
The more you know.
That's a thing. By the way, I like this movie quite a lot, even though I've only seen it once. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abe, did you get it with your repeat?
The Legend.
That is incorrect. Thomas.
I got nothing.
Nothing. And Russell, did you get it?
I just threw up Galaxy Quest.
Ooh, good question.
Close
Good
guess.
We were looking for The Fifth Element.
Ah, shit, that's right.
I
Indeed.
said, if y'all pay attention to my last match, that was quite the answer.
Yeah, it was. Your next question, category of directors. Who directed the movies Jarhead and Revolutionary Road? Jesus, that was a tongue twister for me. Don't know why. Good director.
Good director. I've only seen Jarhead, didn't see Revolutionary Road. And
I've seen neither of these, but I have seen a couple of his other movies.
Jarhead's an interesting movie. It's an interesting war film. Definitely worth a second watch.
I often do enjoy a good war flick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Thomas.
Sam Mendes.
That's correct. Russell.
Sam Mendes.
Another point. And Abe, did you get it as well?
Sam Mendes.
They all got it.
Good. Woo-hoo.
Fun.
Loving it. Gentlemen, your next question comes to you the category of comedy. What caused Jim Carrey's character to be unable to lie in Liar Liar?
We are getting a little bit flustered with speaking.
You're putting Carrie and character next to each other. It gets a little tough after a while.
Those are some
We are losing professionalism the more we go.
3, 2, 1. Maintain professionalism, and we go with Russell.
I said he made a promise to his son on his birthday.
No, that is incorrect. It's close, but it's incorrect. Abe.
All right.
I was writing he lied to his kid, but I wasn't able to do it. Was that the answer?
We're all in the same ballpark. It's not
so we're
correct
looking
yet.
for something a little specific.
Thomas.
It was his son's birthday wish.
That is exactly what we are looking for.
That's right.
Right.
So you are close, both of you, Russ and Abe. Very close.
Indeed. In the category of quotes, then, what film has the following line? You think the people of this country exist to provide you with position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom. Freedom, freedom. I remember seeing this movie when I was way too little, and I don't remember it, so I should probably rewatch it.
I saw it once, but I remember enjoying it. I know I need to rewatch it again, but it's good.
Anyway, in 5.
Repeat.
Repeat for Thomas. So, in the category of quotes, what film has the line, you think the people of this country exist to provide you with position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thomas, with your repeat, did you get that?
Braveheart.
That is correct. Well done. Russell.
Yeah, I had Patton.
Oof. Alright. And Abe, did you get it?
Braveheart.
You got it.
Shit.
Good.
I don't like this movie.
Interesting take.
That's hot take right there.
Alright, gentlemen. Your 7th question comes to you in the category of sports. The films Bang the Drum Slowly, For the Love of the Game, and The Perfect Game depict what sport?
Well, I'm usually not a fan of sports movies because I either like to watch the live sport itself or do the sport myself, but not necessarily watch a movie about it. That's just me.
I've seen these. These are good. I'd say these are decent enough representations of this sport. The one.
Maybe one day I'll be able to judge because I have played the sport in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we'll go with Abe first.
Baseball?
Point, Thomas. You get it?
Baseball.
Also got it. And Russell?
Baseball.
Alright.
They all got it. Alright, guys. The last question comes to you in the category of crime. Nobody is able to get a perfect score, but we have some high scores, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, 1995's Heat takes place in what U.S. city? I believe this is directed by Michael Mann. I've heard so much about it, I haven't seen it yet, though.
Oh my god.
You're in for a... Don't plan anything for the rest of the day, because it's a long one. But it's a good one. It's a good one.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry for cutting you off, Jeff, but we had to
we got
keep the time. Russell.
Los Angeles.
Point. Abe.
Los Angeles.
And with the
And
pronunciation.
even with the correct pronunciation. And Thomas, did you get it as well?
Los Angeles.
Wow. That was a big round
We got ourselves
for
a game.
Thomas Eanes because he scored 7 out of 8.
I say Abe's not far behind him with 6.
He's in the lead.
Yeah.
And then Russell,
with
you have 4. It's still very much possible. Everything to play for in round 2, which of course in triple threat goes a little different than we might know it. So listen closely. The competitor in the lead, which is Thomas, will decide to go first, second, or third, and then Abe, because he's second, will after that choose when he goes. Russell has no say in this. I'm sorry. So the competitor who goes first will bet on either red, black, or white, and the one who goes second will bet on one of the remaining 2 colors. Then they will all choose a number between 1 through 15. If they choose a color, the person with that color will be able to choose a category for themselves. Of course, if a category is selected after the competitor already went by an opponent, then they can choose the category for their opponent at that time. So if you choose a color, you can only select it for yourself unless you've already had your turn. Then you can choose it for the opponent who selected your color. That's essentially it. However, if they land in a normal category, they can choose to stick with that or not go with it and go for something else. But you have to stick with the second option. Of course, there are no handoffs in this game if you just choose a normal category. Then, from a category, players will get 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. However, if you don't know it on the question alone, you can go for multiple choice, knocking it down to 1 point. And of course, the opponents can steal. Now, in a triple threat case, 2 opponents will write down the answer on their whiteboard, waiting up until the moment that they can reveal the answer. You get a quick 5 count after you hear the player gets it wrong, and then you have to reveal it, and of course you get the points if you get it. Alright, so with that all said, Thomas, would you like to go first, second, or third?
I'm gonna go third.
He's gonna go last in this round. Then Abe, would you like to go first or second?
I'm gonna go second.
Second. Well, that forces Russell to go first. Russell, bet on either red, white, or black.
I'm going to bet on black.
Always bet on black. And then Abe can bet on either white or red.
White.
White, giving Thomas red. So, Jeff, what are the categories in round 2?
All right, gentlemen, your categories. We have animated, roll call, which is where you'll get 4 actors. You will then have to name the movie. 2010's Oscars, which is Abe's strength. Comic book movies. Movie sharks. Scary kids movies. Ryan Gosling. Sports films. Christopher Nolan, which is Thomas's strength. New releases, which is Russell's strength. Dead movies. Dead in quotation marks. Dead will be in the title somewhere. And plot summary.
Russell, choose a number between 1 and 15.
Let's go 6.
It's a category of movie sharks. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
Go for something else. Let me
Something
go
else.
ahead and go with the number. Let's go 3.
You'll be stuck with the category of Thomas's strength, Christopher Nolan.
Enjoy.
All right, well, that is interesting. So, I'll read you the questions for Christopher Nolan in this round. Thomas, Abe, be ready to steal if you can. First question in Christopher Nolan. In Memento, Leonard believes that his wife was killed by a man whose last name begins with what letter?
Oh, shit. Let me get multiple choice on that.
Options are A, F, B, G, C, H, or D, K.
I think it's H.
That's incorrect. So a quick 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Thomas.
John G.
It is John G indeed. And Abe, did you get that?
Nope.
He didn't get it. All right.
Thomas with a point.
Thomas with a point indeed. Your next question in Nolan. What is the police rank of James Gordon at the beginning of Batman Begins?
Lieutenant.
That is incorrect. Thomas and Abe for 2 points steal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Abe, did you...
Chief.
That is incorrect. Thomas?
Is he detective?
Also incorrect. Looking for a sergeant.
Oh, Christ. Alright.
All right.
Damn it.
Russell, your next question. According to Cobb in Inception, what is the most resilient parasite?
Gotta revisit some Nolan movies here. Let me go multiple choice.
Options are A, a virus, B, a thought, C, an idea, or D, a dream.
Dream.
Incorrect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thomas.
Idea.
4 points.
correct.
And Abe?
Idea.
Both got a point off of that. Ooh, this is turning into something. Russell, your last question in Christopher Nolan. What Nolan film features the actors Martin Donovan, Paul Dooley, Maura Tierney, and Nicky Katt?
Let me get a repeat on that.
It's your second repeat in this match. Which Nolan film featured the actors Martin Donovan, Paul Dooley, Maura Tierney, and Nicky Katt?
Gonna need multiple choice.
Is it A, Following, B, The Prestige, C, Insomnia, or D, Interstellar?
I'm gonna go with A, Following.
That is once again incorrect in 5, 4,
Can you repeat
3.
it?
That's a repeat for Abe.
Can I repeat on the steals?
It's allowed, but you do get a repeat taken away from you. What Nolan film featured the actors Martin Donovan, Paul Dooley, Maura Tierney, and Nicky Katt? Is it A, Following, B, The Prestige, C, Insomnia, or D, Interstellar? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abe, what did you get?
Prestige?
It's incorrect. Thomas, did you get it?
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
It is Insomnia for another
I
point
should have went
to
with
you.
that.
Oh, okay. That was a rough round for
rough
Russell
for
and a
us.
good round for Thomas, as we kind
Brings
of
the score to
expected.
10. Abe's up now to 7. Russell's still sitting at
Indeed.
4. But Russell can still make up some points, though. Looks like
He
that's right
can.
now.
Maybe he can get some steals of the other competitors. So next up is Abe. Choose a number between 1 and 15, and 3 is off the table.
Let's go 13.
13 is the category of movies with debt in the title. Would you like to stick or go for some?
No. Let's go with 7.
And that is your color of white. So
Let's go with 2010 Oscars.
2010's Oscars, his strength. Alright, that is interesting. So,
Let me pull up.
Jeff,
Yeah, let me pull up his questions real quick.
well, just turn to be something.
Alright, here we go. Alright, Abe, your first question in 2010 Oscars. Viggo Mortensen received a Best Actor nomination for what 2016 film?
Captain Fantastic.
2 points.
2 points. Nice. Alright, next question. The films Hugo, The Great Gatsby, and Mad Max Fury Road all won which award?
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
Best costume design.
That is
Ooh,
incorrect.
so close. In 5, 4,
Fuck, that was the other.
3, 2, 1. Thomas, what do you have?
Yeah, I didn't write, so I mean, production design, but PRD.
If you had written it down, then you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
But sorry.
It's a steal.
Russell, did you get it?
Yeah, I had best visual effects.
Good guess, Jose. Yeah, we were looking for production design, I'll say.
Was
Yeah,
production
Thomas,
design.
you would have written down
Yeah.
a little bit more.
I
You
mean,
would have given
I
it to
did say it first. I mean, it's not like I...
That's true, but we need it written
it
down.
written down.
I'm sorry.
Form.
That's just the rules. We need it completely written down. I'm sorry.
All right.
Did Mad Max win production design?
Yes, it did.
So done. All right.
It won 6, so quite a lot.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
All right, Abe. Your third question category of 2010 Oscars. How many writing nominations has Aaron Sorkin received, all for 2010 films?
2010's
2010's films, yes.
Is it 3?
2
points. Damn.
Man.
Social Network, Moneyball, and Molly's Game.
Yes. All right, Abe, your last
question.
Last question. What Best Picture-winning film was the second lowest-grossing film ever to win the award, just above The Hurt Locker?
Damn.
Five.
Moonlight.
4.
2
points.
Jesus. Pulled
Laying
that out.
that out at the last
And got
second.
the lead there, right over
He
Thomas,
doesn't.
13-10.
And Thomas still has to go. Thomas,
What numbers are off the board, please?
3.
right, so your you can choose a number between 1 and 15, and 12, 3, and 7 are off the table.
Go with the number 8.
That's a category of roll call. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
Again, reminder you will get 4 actors, and you have to name the movie.
And that could go either way.
You have to stick with it in 5.
Let's try it.
4.
Let's stick with it.
Let's try it. Alright, let's see how this goes then. Category of roll call. So, your first question in category of roll call. Which film stars Bryce Dallas Howard, Joaquin Phoenix, Adrian Brody, and William Hurt?
That would be The Village.
2 points.
Points.
Had that.
Oh. Which film features the voice talents of Joaquin Phoenix, Jeremy Suarez, Rick Moranis, and D.B. Sweeney?
Voice talents.
In 5.
Didn't need
4.
multiple choice.
Options are A. Alpha and Omega, B. Dinosaur, C. Strange Magic, or D. Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
1 point.
Points.
That's
Tied it up.
Tied with Abe at the moment. Third question. What film stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ray Don Chung, Dan Hedaya, and Alyssa Milano?
Commando.
2 points.
Woo.
In the lead. Wow. Your last question. What film stars Cameron Diaz, Leslie Mann, Kate Upton, and Nikolai Coster-Waldau?
The Other Woman.
My
2
God.
points. Wow, what a round. That was definitely a good decision for him to go with that because he got 7 points of that category, and he's in a demanding lead of 17. And with that, Russell, I'm sorry, but you're knocked out of this match mathematically. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, Russell.
Well, Russell, you
It's all
played
good, man.
You played a fantastic game, though.
It is what it is. I did get my strength in round 2. It showed, and it is what it is. So we'll come back next time.
Love the
Indeed,
spirit.
well.
Love the spirit.
With that said, we go into round 3, the IMDb round, with Thomas in the lead, 17-13. Abe is second. We have 2 repeats left. Round 3, well, Jeff, how does this go?
Well, round 3 goes just like this. Each competitor will get 3 questions valuing in 2, 3, and 5 points. Their first question, the 2-pointer, they will be given the year, the actor, and the genres. They will then have to name the movie. Their 3-point question, they will then be given the year, the director, and the plot keywords. They will then have to name the movie as well. And then their 5-pointer, they will then be given the year. They will then choose 2 of the following categories, them being actor, co-actor, director, and plot keywords. They will then have to name the movie based off of that.
Alright, Thomas, you're in the lead. Pick movie number 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2. 4, 5, or 6.
4.
4, and 7, 8, or 9.
8.
8. 2, 4, and 8. And Abe, 1 or 3?
Can I tell you 3, 5, 9?
3, 5, 9. Makes it easy for us. That's good.
Begging for 369 though.
Alright, so first of all, Abe, you have to catch up on Thomas. So Jeff, hit him with movie number 3.
Alright, Abe. Your 2-point question. Movie number 3. Your year is 1982. Your genres are action, adventure, and sci-fi. And your actor, Jeff Bridges.
Tron.
2 points.
Got it.
So if Abe hits his 3-pointer, he takes the lead.
Alright. Alright, your 3-pointer is movie number 5. Your year is 2016. Your plot keywords are high school, best friend, and suicide talk. And your director, Kelly Freeman Craig.
In 5, 4,
Is it The Edge
3.
of 17?
He got it.
3 points. Alright.
Takes a 1-point
good.
lead.
Good pull. 1-point lead indeed, but Thomas is up for his 2-pointer. Movie 2 was released in 1968. Genres are adventure and sci-fi, and your actor is Charlton Heston.
Planet of the Apes.
2 points.
Got it.
Sending it back to Abe, who now has to hit his 5-pointer to
Oh
stay
boy,
alive.
Abe. Alright. Movie number 9. Your year is 2015. I need you to choose between actor, director, co-actor, and plot keywords. Need 2 of them.
Let's go actor and plot keywords.
Alright.
Actor and plot keywords. Alright. Again, your year is 2015. Your actor, Ryan Reynolds. And your plot keywords, medical, flamethrower, and new identity.
You said Ryan Reynolds, right?
Ryan
Mhm.
Reynolds, yes.
We have 1 repeat left, by the way.
That movie with fucking Ben Kingsley. Is it Selfless?
5
points!
points.
Jesus Christ!
What a pull.
You, pure honesty, guys. I was thinking about that movie like a week ago. Like, what was the name of that movie?
That is coincidence. We get that.
Oh my
So,
God. So at this
Thomas.
point, Thomas has to hit the 5-pointer.
I will say though,
this is
if you-
nuts.
I will say, if Thomas hits both his 3 and his 5, he gets the points record for singles. So, no pressure.
Thanks, no pressure.
Thomas, movie number 4 was released in released in 1984. The plot keywords are high school student, nerd, and exchange student, and the director is John Hughes. In 5,
Pretty
4,
amazing.
Ooh, so
16
close.
candles.
16 candles.
16 candles, what we were looking for.
That means you have to hit your 5-pointer. So, Thomas, your 5-pointer, movie number 8, was released in 2011. Please pick 2 of actor, director, co-actor, and keywords.
Actor and keywords.
Alright, so you have 2 repeats left if you need it. Your year is 2011. Your keywords are former agent, scientist, and fake ID, and your actor is Liam Neeson.
A reminder, you have 2 repeats left as well.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Alright. Years 2011. Your plot keywords are former agent, scientist, and fake ID. and your actor is Liam Neeson. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Last repeat. All right. So, 2011. Your actor is Liam Neeson, and your plot keywords are former agent, scientist, and fake ID.
ID or idea?
ID.
So, ID. The letters
ID. Yes. I'm sorry.
Identification card.
Yeah, identification card.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Is it
1.
unknown?
And your winner, Thomas, the truth, Eanes.
Oh my god.
The answer
I
was
don't know
indeed unknown.
How he pulled it, but it is indeed unknown.
Wow.
What?
My god.
A hole. Oh my
This
god.
was a match. My god.
24 to 23. You don't get matched this close.
You do not. You do not.
That was great.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, guys, that was a hell of a match. Let's talk to a winner first, Thomas Eanes. A win for the Atomic Nation. That makes me very happy, of course. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. I just McCoo the hell out of that. I don't even remember the movie. I just remember he starred in Unknown, so I went with that. But wow, yeah, great match. Abe really brought it to me there at the end. Like, I was sweating. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, especially after I missed that 3-pointer. But yeah, it feels good to get a win. Hats off to both competitors, and I look forward to playing again.
That's very true. Well, and speaking of Abe, dude, 23 points on your debut.
No
That
shame
is
in this game.
fucking
No shame.
great. I mean, that's just an amazing score, an amazing match overall, an amazing performance. What do you feel right now?
Props to Thomas and Russell. But let's be honest, those steals make the difference. If this was a one-on-one match, I would have won.
Maybe. Well,
I'm just saying that. But props to those guys. Awesome match. I don't feel bad. I want Chris Clark.
He wants Chris Clark.
he wants Chris Clark. Well, I'm
You gotta
sorry.
get in line.
You got to get in line because Evan.
I think your teammate wants him first.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, my teammate and I are like one.
But by the way, I hope you guys don't really care for spoilers because Evan lost his team match or his singles match pretty handily against Matt. So Evan only scored 5 points, and you scored 23 points. So I don't think Clark can get to those 23. He will probably stick down there. So he's probably facing Evan next in his match. You're getting a good 0-1 competitor in your next match.
Like one in May.
Oh, anyway, and last but not least, Russell, I think you were just unlucky in your match today.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Any words?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's the way the cookie crumbles. I had a bad first round, 4 out of 8. I was limping out of that one. I thought maybe round 2, if I got something that I was more comfortable with moving forward, I'd have been all right. I should have stuck with Sharks in hindsight. When I got Nolan, I'm like, oh, I've seen the movies. I just not as in-depth as Thomas has, obviously. That was it. And then another strength of mine was Oscars, but Abe knew those ones, and I had those written down. So it's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm super disappointed about the performance today. I just need some time to reflect on that. It's disappointing. It's not indicative of the competitor I am, and it'll just light a spark for the teams for me to come back even harder next week.
That's true. Well, I definitely saw you just ready to pounce every time with an Oscar question. You were like, oh, come on, let me get this. And
it is the way it goes, man. Thomas and Abe, both hell of a match between both of those guys. Abe overperformed what I thought because I watched a little bit of the Evan match and I thought, he was kind of like middle of the road. I didn't know what to expect, but he brought it, and Thomas always usually brings it, and I'm. Hats off to both of them. They played a good game. I'm not, raining on anybody's parade here. just looking forward to competing again, man. That's all.
True. Well, I have an interesting little fact that I saw in the schedule, because I apparently planned that the winner of this match, which is Thomas Eanes, will face the winner of Jeff Varju versus Asher Gold. So that is interesting. I wonder, Thomas, what do you think about those potential opponents next?
Bring them on. Let's just do it.
He's ready for that.
To it.
All right. Well, with that said, Jeff, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I gotta get through Asher first to get to Thomas, but man, this match these triple threat matches are getting better and better. I can't fathom it.
Oh yeah.
It's
nuts.
I
Already with Jake versus Michael versus Malcolm, that was already insane.
Yeah.
And this is just up there with those.
say,
like holy shit.
Here and this is here. I mean, it's like they are literally like inches apart.
So this is why I love doing these triple threat matches, because they actually turn out so good, and I'm happy that they do. So with that being said, guys, this was the match. Please like the video, comment on it, on anything that you saw in this video, and share it on social media, because we like the shares, we like the numbers. We need it to grow. If you want to support, this is not the only thing that we have on this channel. This is just singles league of worldwide movie trivia. We have a team league, which was mentioned actually, and actually Russell and Thomas faced each other pretty recently in Omega Club versus Notorious Chance. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Also, we have another trivia league, Full Metal Trivia. A little bit different format, but also trivia about movies, so fun as well. And we have Movie Battleground, which is debating. If you don't know the trivia that well, maybe you want to go see what that is about, because it's arguing, actually. And with that said, that was Big Papa, Jeff Varju, I am the Grand Admiral, Kees Cornelisse, and we'll see you next time. Keep taking it.
On World Paint t-shirts.